make it straight away. And I think thank you for giving me a chance and to share my personal insight regarding what I have heard for the past few days from Master's morning sections Dharma talk. And of course, I think actually we are all in the same sync because we are sharing the same point for what Master's are giving a straight important point for us, which is keep reminders that the burning house of the three realms is the fruit of suffering. And actually, we human are just like this. And this is how I think the fruit of suffering is the ending that we receive. But as Master say, the causes to cause us to get suffering is like greed or craving or attachment and all sort of things, which is let us to go through the suffering. This is the process. I just want to mention that for the next, this is what my sister's son who live in Singapore, and this sounds record, and I received it for the past few years ago, while he was in his age, about 5-6 years old. So let's listen to this little kid, see what he's been saying regarding, he understands after joining Tzu Chi regarding the cause and effects.
I like to go to Tzu Chi is because we learn about 因果. 因果 means about 因 is when you do something bad, the result of the bad thing will come to you. If you do good deeds and good deeds come to you, that means you're good.
Okay, so actually it's quite simple that yeah.
I like to go to.
Okay, so this is for a little girl, a boy who also understanding the cause and condition that for human being what we've done good or we have to do some wrong things, and this is the effect that we need to receive. So as Master say, while we are creating blessing in the past life, and maybe in the present or in this life, in our daily living, we are enjoyable. But yeah, we will still have a chance to meet our enemies or creditors. This is what Masters told us that. And for the karmic forces may suddenly manifest if the fruit is ripe enough for us to go through the process. So this is Master say, when we got a chance to manifestation of the karma, which is something we have no control over, is out of our control. So we have to face it. And I think this is same, not just as I heard a lot of brothers, sisters sharing just now, over regarding to human beings, how they feel or came close the experience of they've been suffer, or how they find a way to solve the problem. But I think today I try to share, which is for other species. They also came across the suffering in their life for these creatures, or we so-called the living beings, not just for human beings. So as Master say, the true principle expounded in the Buddhist text mentioned that the various large-scale plagues will occur. Countless people around the world will lose their life to those disasters. And this is very clear that for this COVID-19 pandemic is already it's getting having a second wave for the rapid increase for the death toll or the person who are affected. And it's very hard to be put under control. But yet they still have a way for us to solve it, to ease this problem. So everything is come from the causation, as just now all the Brother Lo also mentioned about this. And now Master say, we must be careful with our sixth rule, which is connect to our conditions to prevent our wrongdoing. So, and let's see what the Buddha told us regarding the story. Actually, there's a story mentioned is one day the king Prasanaji of Shravasti learned that the Buddha have arrived to expound the Dharma in their village. And this king, he thought that a great enlightened man like the Buddha must be a highly respected elderly man. So he came to the vihara with such an expectation. So, but when the king, Prasanaji, met the Buddha and he discovered that the Buddha was still a young man, he started having doubts. He thought the Buddha seemed to be only in his 30s. Has he really become enlightened to all things in the world? So the king asked the Buddha frankly and said, Buddha, are you really enlightened to everything in the world? Can you really eliminate all ignorance and doubt in life? So reply by the Buddha saying, Your Majesty, there are four things in life that we must not regard lightly. What are the four things? And I think I just want to repeat again for last week for my morning assembly sharing, I shared this story as well. So it's saying the Buddha say we can't underestimate. We can't underestimate a young prince, dismiss a small dragon and snakes, or disregard a small flame. Or the fourth is to look down on the novice just because he's young. So this when it reminds me to the chapter on 20, which is the chapter Never Sliding Bodhisattva. Also like this one, he was practicing using his sincerity, pious heart to face each person, be it the monastic or the lay practitioners he faced to, and he will bow and wishes that each will walk the Bodhisattva path and attain the Buddhahood one day. This is what the Never Sliding Bodhisattva teaches, never underestimate to everyone and never take someone in granted. So this is even though for the past Bodhisattva or even for the Buddha's story telling us that we must never underestimate for everyone for any circumstances regarding which is their planes or their dragon or snakes, or even it's not a human being, it's a small flame, a fire flame, or even a monk, a young monk. So I just want to say for this Buddha, they also do this past life as well. So for me, I would just want to tell another story regarding what I have get this from one of the articles. There's a saying, the Buddha's past life ever be a shepherd boy, and he sacrificed himself to protect the cows. And the story is to come up that one day the cows are eating grass in the meadow, and suddenly he heard someone who beat the drum. The shepherd boy hear someone who beat the drum and shout the bell, 钟声响. So due to the curiosity, and he finally found a group of monks will discuss the Dharma in one of the temples. So this shepherd boy, he also participate for this discussion. But when night falls, he back to the meadow and he saw the tiger was attack the cows. In order to save the cows, this little boy, he sacrificed himself. And very coincidental, there was a lady who gave birth to a baby at the same time in the same village. So after 7 years later, and the little boy become a little kid, children, and he got an affinity to engage in spiritual cultivation. And because one day, one of the monks who make this 7-year-old boy, and they have a deep affinity. So finally, this 7-year-old boy, and also join and to engage in spiritual cultivation. So this story is telling us that as we go about our lives, we must not look down on others regarding of their age. Just like this super boy, because he's able to understand the Dharma in depth and assimilated many enlightening as well, the principle when in his young age. So he will be able to make a great contribution to mankind in the future, as he can guide people to get rid of the affections in the mind as well. And the second, I would like to say, never underestimate for a snake. Yeah, this is the story that I'm going to share, the second story. So this is just for the disciple of the Buddha, the Sariputra. As we know, he is the foremost in the wisdom. But yet he still have his own character, which is remain stubborn and still clung to the small vehicle. And as for the snake, I've never underestimate. And although it is maybe small snake, but it is venomous, and its venom can kill people. So we cannot be underestimate the snakes. So look at Sariputra. So in his past life, though he faced just one instant of adversity, and his great aspiration and vow immediately vanished. And nonetheless, he had one advantage, which was that in lifetime after lifetime, he continually sought to awaken himself. So he kept his mind pure and undefiled, and without any negative affinity that could pull him away from his spiritual cultivation. So this is what Sariputra, the past life, and bring until the life that he met a Buddha. So he still carry on the very pure and undefiled affinity with the Buddha. Even though he have his remains some stubborn in his character, but yeah, he still got another good affinity to do the cultivation. So this is because someone asking Buddha, say, why Sariputra, since he's been engaged in cultivation for for a few decades, but yes, why he still has some bad habit or bad temper? Is there any reason? So the Sakyamuni Buddha said that actually there was a reason for his past life. And there's Buddha mentioned that Sariputra once was a snake in his past life. The time there's a farmer who accidentally stepped on the snake, and to make the snake was angry and bite him. And they got a visitor, and which is to require the snake to extract the venom from this farmer. But the snake refused to do. He would rather die than ill. And he also don't want to save this farmer. And he was burning himself in the fire. Yeah, so this is Buddha say he brings the past causes and bring to now the condition in the present that he met Buddha. So this is the second story. But as for forming a great aspiration and vow, even the Sariputra came to Sakyamuni Buddha place for practice and for more than 40 years, yet he still remained unyielding and still clung to a small vehicle. This is the second reason. And the third, and I want to share, is about our masters, where our Taipei Xingdian hospitals are having a program for teaching the new the mommy who are just having a newborn baby, and teach them how to have some breastfeeding and so on. So, and masters lament that nowadays there are lots of infant formula to replace the breast milk. Instead of seeing this, we can see that actually they have a lot of good advantage of protecting a breast milk for the baby. But yet, a master says, majority the parents or the mother, will give their baby for the cow's milk, and they think that as give them the chance for the baby to developing their own weight or maybe look strong. But masters say they maybe lack of endurance, or maybe they are unable to withstand the pressure or stress, but yet they remain stubborn. So this is again, I think maybe you guys have been already guessed that what I'm going to say later on is regarding the animals. What I want to say. So must say actually have a breast milk provides ideal nutrition for baby. Actually, this is a natural role because it's very match for our human body, because the milk from the mother is the help us to digest very easily, and is free to get, no need to pay, no need to buy. So this is a very natural law for us to having this. But and also this is a proof that for some breastfed baby will have a higher intelligence score as well. So even though for animals who also will follow this ethic as well, but do you agree that we are the only species to drink milk directly from other species? Or at least we are the only one to do so in adulthood. And I think, in fact, we humans are very similarly not meant to drink milk into our adulthood, but due to the evolution of our species and our habit of breeding animals for producing a lot of dairy products. So we start to adjust our habit and to drinking the milk. And finally you will see the result. Yeah, and this is also we get it this from the verses from masters, and she mentioned that we must be not to be greedy for anything, or craving for smells or taste or sensation, so that we will not get burned. And just like this one, and because everything, when we deserve something or is a desire for us to want to get something, all are created by our minds. So when it's this is the cause before we do the bad thing, and it's come up in our mind, so we start to do action. So master say we don't know how many lives we have been spent to accumulate the karma for killing, or how many lives we have been spent harming the earth for the sake of our businesses. Yeah, and for this, all this come from the causation, the truth causation, because we want to get some benefit, to get some profit for our own purpose. Yeah, and in our past life, how many of these causes did we create? Or in the present, how many people are collectively creating this kind of karma? So let us go through what have been hidden from the dairy products on the label, which is they don't tell you the exactly ingredients inside for the dairy products that we eat. So actually, today our modern dairy cows are bred specifically to produce large quantities of milk, just because there's a large demand for the society. So like a human, the cows only can produce milk after they have given birth. And the dairy cows must give birth to one calf per year in order to continue to producing the milk. But yet, as nowadays we can see why the cows can continue to producing milk. This is because the businessmen they are typically to do some artificially incentivement to let the cow pregnant, and to give birth within three months, not in 1 year. So this is you won't get to know dairy products they eat. They're telling you we have content this reason. And let us see the milk truth in the 40 seconds. And just have a look for this video clip. So in the dairy industry, I repeat again, millions of calves are torn away from their mother and sent to slaughter every year. And just like what you see for this slide. Yeah, and actually, in order to get this high production, cow can produce milk on average for less than 3 years. Some may say they up to 4 or 5 years, but even though after 4 or 5 years, their life is still will go to like this, which is they are caught and their meat will be used for a burger or beef. Yeah, this is the fat for the animals that came close. So they suffer from the beginning before they will give birth, and the mother is been suffer. And after the mother give birth to the calf, and this is the start the life and for the animal. So as I mentioned for my the sharing last week, as I say, 乳品业就是肉品业. The production of dairy products actually is part of the animal industry. So it's true. So become a vegetarian is not enough. I think must be a pure vegan. I think this is the important thing. So this meaning of this proverb is to say a pot of milk is ruined by a drop of poison, which is quite meaningful. I get it from internet. I think it's quite meaningful. And it is the meaning saying that something bad, no matter how small, can ruin all your plans or successes or etc. So I think this is what I mentioned for the just now beginning. Never underestimate the small little thing. Yeah, even though like a small little frame as well. So never underestimate the small thing. Yes, a drop of poison can ruin a pot of milk. So this is I'm going to say why. There's a reason because you want to get some benefit, some profit, but instead you are actually pay for what you have done. So today we destroy the animals and we deprive them of their natural rights so that we can expand our environments for our convenience. But we are already beginning to pay the price for the selfish and cruel act. Our environment is threatened, and if we do not take stern measures for the survival of other creatures, and our own existence on this earth may not be guaranteed. Why I want to say so let's have a quick look. This is how we, the result we've been received all this number or the information that you can see. This is what happened now. And the water as well, we consume for the home for US American people, or for the personal use, or for the domestic, or for the animal agriculture. This is the water percentage that we consume. This is the number that we get it from the US. And as well for the land, we spend at least 45% of the Earth's total land to raise the livestock. And because 1/3 of the planet is desertification, which is caused by we are raising the livestock as well. And the waste from the animal, you can see here is the quite big number, and that we produce every day or maybe per year for the animals. Yeah, we create the pollution for air or the land or everything. So as I say, are you willing to become a dairy cow one day if you got a chance? Actually, the majority of the dairy cows, they are kept without access to the pasture for most of their life since after they were given birth. So this is also known as zero grazing. And the cows are often housed in sheds like this picture. So are you willing to become a dairy cow if you got a chance to exchange? Yeah, I think no one will willing to be a animal one day, even though for one day, or even though for half day, or even though for 1 hour. I think no one will. Just like just now the video clip, the mother, for her it's just a dream. So luckily the baby is still on her hand. Yeah, and it's not a true fact that her baby was was carried to throw away. And in Chinese, we say when we till the, we must 除草, when we do weeding, we must tear the weed out by the root so that it can never grow again. It's just like if we want to ease the pandemic, or we want to let our society be more harmony, or be free from any disease to spread to our personally healthy. I think the best way, like Master say, to keep saying that we must practicing to be a try to take a vegan or veganism, and also be self-disciplined. And more importantly, I want to encourage everyone. I think this is time. If you are a vegetarian, but you are still eating a dairy products, I think maybe it's time for you to make a decision to quit eating these dairy products or eggs and so on. And I think, as I believe, if everyone do our own part for a small change, and for our taste buds to do some changing, not to desire, or not to eat too much of those things, just for our own personal enjoyable. I think with a little bit change, it will bring a little bit more chance for the animals to have a safe life. So it's just like a tiny flame, but 1,000 light up the darkest night and still can bright. So just like this song, and I just received last couple of days before, which is I think is quite meaningful. And this is I use this song to end my sharing for tonight, and it's quite meaningful and please listen.
I know it's a small change, but coming from the heart, every little bit becomes a lot. Helping and giving for nothing in return. I want to do my part and take my turn. For every kindness we show, love will come back tenfold. That's when I started to know. That's where my heart began to grow. It's just a tiny flame, but 1,000 light up the darkest night. I'm adding one more candle to the light.
Okay, and so again, if everyone do our own part for a small change, for our taste of the sensation, for for our craving for meat, or craving for eating dairy products or eggs, with every little bit of becomes a lot. If everyone do the same action, I think accumulating the causation for less eating this products or this meat, I think it will bring a light up the darkest night. I think like the song. So and there's end for my sharing tonight, and thank you for your time. Thank you. Okay.
感恩黄师傅 for such enlightening and awakening sharing, and 感恩 for the most heartwarming song. Okay, tonight we have with us Sister Lily and Sister Effie, who will share on these promotions of Sister product free of dairy and free of eggs. The challenges that they are faced and how do they overcome. Okay, let us hear from Sister Effie and Sister Lily. Okay, over to both of you, 感恩。
Yeah. Okay. Good evening, Master DeHuang, Brother Joe, brothers and sisters. Yeah, 感恩 Master DeHuang for the meaningful and enlightening sharing. Okay, so are we ready to be a vegan? I've stopped drinking cow's milk and substitute with Jingsi soya milk. And I reduced eggs, and now looks like I'm convinced to stop eggs as well, to be a vegan. Okay, thank you to Sister Tzu Chi for giving us the opportunity to share on Jingsi Renwen. I'm Lily from North 1 Sri Dhammasara, Hualien. So I have picked up the role of Jingsi Renwen Zhuchang early this year, and together team up with Sister Effie. Both of us are from two different series. I'm from SD2 and Sister Effie is from SD1. So we have been working together to promote the Jingsi product. So to me, initially, when I take up the role, Jingsi Renwen is like open stores and promote and sell Jingsi product and Jingsi publication during Tzu Chi activities. So, however, since end of last year, there have been a COVID-19 pandemic, and Malaysia started movement control order on 18 March in order to control and contain the pandemic. With that, all the Tzu Chi activities are cancelled and turned to online classes and or gathering. So we have some stocks and some of the expiry date are around the corner. How are we going to promote and sell these products? Does that mean Jingsi Renwen will be out of job? We cannot promote Jingsi product, which have so much of nutrients to our health. These products are love and care from our masters and DeHuangShifu to everyone. So we are very fortunate to have Sister Effie, who have such passionate heart in promoting Jingsi product and also the Jingsi publication. I learned so much from Sister. So let us hear from Sister Effie's sharing how we walk the journey into unknown. Yeah, over to you, Sister Effie.
感恩 Thank you very much, Sister Lily, who is the Jingsi Renwen Zhuchang. And thank you, good evening, Master DeHuang and Brother Joe and all the brothers and sisters. Good evening. Okay, as I've been asked to take the role as the support role to Sister Lily in promoting the Jingsi range of products, and we are unknowingly in the year unexpectedly we are in the year of the MCO, movement control order, so a year of abnormality. So next slide, Sister Lily. So we are journeying into the unknown. So my initial concern is that since the stocks are nearing expiry, what shall we do? What are our objectives? And first and foremost, I have to understand what is this, what my supporting role is. So I went to research that through master teaching, above Sifus, they hold the principle of self-reliance, which means that a day without work is a day without meal. So I have this thought of the wanting to support Sifu, because during our returning to our trips back to the abode, we all are taking the meals and staying at the abode for free. So in return, what can I do? So so happens that Jingsi range of products is such a wondrous and a healthy product. And in supporting Jingsi product means is to support the spirits of all our abode masters. And it's also not, to me, it's not selling a product, we are trying to create awareness and spreading the Jingsi Dharma lineage. So how to do that in an MCO environment? And until today, we are still in the MCO environment. So how to encourage people, to secure, to buy the products. But to me, it's not so important about buying the products. The important thing is to spread the Jingsi Dharma lineage, to spread master's teaching. That's the most important thing. And the second is to encourage more people to walk the Bodhisattva path, that is to walk the Tzu Chi school of Buddhism. And we all know that Tzu Chi is walking on the Bodhisattva path based on the Sutra of Infinite Meanings. So we have to, given this task, early end of January, so we have to work with diligence to fulfill our basic responsibility entrusted as per the chapter that we have listened on June 6th about entrustment. So next slide, SisLeeLee. And with faith and vow and steadfastness, we have to make sure that Jingsi products gets into the good hands and benefit the masses. So unknowingly that in March, we garnered the sales of 9,243, which have never happened before. And also to both of us, we are a first timer handling this mission, this area of the Tzu Chi's mission. So we are trying to turn this mission to impossible to a mission possible, as per the chapter and entrustment and the transcendent power, chapter 21 and chapter 22. So these sales uplifted my morale, and both of us are geared and determined to move on to support the spirits of our board masters, and to make sure the public are aware that Tzu Chi has healthy products and supplements. Next slide. So understanding the essence of master teachings and the normal spirit of our board masters, based on the Sutra of Infinite Meanings, which emphasize on the word practice. Practice means application of what we have learned. So both of us went on to make sure that we do our little part as disciples of Master Cheng, and also as Tzu Chi volunteers. So we actively promote Jingsi products, which is a doorway to us to germinate the seeds of deeds, benefiting everybody. And also in doing so, we are actively engaged in the Tzu Chi missions and the footprints, which makes us more responsible to undertake the responsibility. So walking the Bodhisattva path, next, SisLeeLee. Walking the Bodhisattva path starts from the day we are being commissioned, as mentioned by Master Cheng a few days ago in the live wisdom again. So in Jingsi product consists, we have books, we have the cleaning tools and all that. So our mission is to spread the Dharma teachings and how to promote master's books. And we know that these books are good. So, but nowadays, people, the majority, the sentiments on the ground is that they prefer online reading rather than buy books. So we do have challenges like, people are more, they will reject our, our introduction of the books to them. They say they prefer online. But to us, I've never give up. I believe that through our little effort, bit by bit, we can even we can get one buyer. That is a very good positive encouragement to us. And next slide, Sister Lily. Next slide, Sister Lily, please. So the challenges that we face during the MCO these 10 months, we have no outdoor activity except the first that we able to grasp it was in our recycling center on March 17. It was about a 3-hour set up outdoor activity. That was the only outdoor activity that we have in the whole year of 2020. It doesn't matter how much the amount of the sales. The most important is that we wanted to create the awareness among the public. So we have challenges like, to get stocks and buyers, and also to let the community, our community, to support. First of all, must let our community support the Jingsi product first before we can move on further. So to me is that promoting Jingsi product is not about selling the products. It's about spreading the Dharma teachings and the seeds of goodness, and also a doorway to recruit new bodhisattvas and forming good affinities with them. So without these outdoor activities, what can we do? So we thought of promoting it through indoor or through word of mouth. Like this, we have one small gathering inside our community center where we ourselves make sure that we sponsor the Qingsu products to entice the participants to join in the games. Next slide, Sister Lily. So in doing so the Qingsu products, we never stopped seizing any opportunity that is available to us. And at one charity sales in promotion of the raising funds for the PPE garments for the COVID-19 frontliners, we set up a small store to the public, and how we promote these Jingsi products despite the resisted movement. We were, I would like to say that I'm quite a busybody. Anybody who I meet, I will tell them about Jingsi product. So during our online session, whether it's prayers time or any other time that we meet online in Zoom, I will tell them about the new products that comes along, and I'll promote that. So over here we can see we have myself and Sister Lily, who's the Zhujiang. We have discussion, planning, and execution, because to me, this promoting Jingsi product is not relevant to ladies in the beginning, because I really don't really like to do this job, because it's involved for heavy stuff, moving heavy unloading and loading, you see, a lot of heavy things and packings and all that. But nevertheless, due to the calling from masters that we need to shoulder responsibilities. Being a commissioner, the day that we are being commissioned is the day that we have to start to shoulder, to help Master Cheng shoulder, lighten her responsibilities. So here, as I move along in the months of the 2020, wherever we can, any opportunity that is open to us, we quickly seize it. Just like over here, we are doing recycling. As we are doing recycling at the roadside, we are still promoting Jingsi products. And while we are having the lunar 7-month chanting going on, we also seize the opportunity, though it's just limited to less than 2 hours. We also seize the opportunity to promote the products. Though we got 0 sales on and off, but it doesn't matter. The most important thing to me is to create awareness and to make sure that we speak Tzu Chi, because promoting Tzu product is not about selling. It's about spreading Tzu Chi to others, talking Tzu Chi to others, to the public. This is quite enlightening to me. Next slide, SisLeeLee. So we learned about the new products through our Kaohsiung book study, and so we always will update our cafe, the Jingsi cafe, that we have this product, that please, and we ask them to bring in for us. So in doing so, the new products, because nowadays the competition is very stiff outside, we have freebies outside organic products, So the question is that how many of us, how many people would want to buy Jingsi products, comparable, the prices is much higher from the market. So what shall we do? This is also one of our challenges, but we persevere, we continue to speak and talk to whoever that we meet, telling them how good are these products. And one way to convince the people that I talk to is that, first and foremost, SisLeeLee, please, next slide, is that I personally consume the product first. SisLeeLee, the next product, yeah, I will convince the buyers how good that this product have, how much I've benefited from this product, from taking this product. So I will try first, in order so that I can have more knowledge and experience and more convincing to tell the public how good is our Jingsi range of products. This is one way of helping our Renwen to proceed. Next slide, SisLeeLee. So you can see here the next slide that we are, we are all working in a harmony as a team to whoever and whomever that we need. We arrange the product, the logistics, and of course we are all paying cash. So you can see that we are using our own cars to transport, rain or shine. We promote Tzu Chi anywhere, wherever and whenever and whomever that we meet. No doubt it's a little effort, but we believe that little by little will make an ocean. And the most important thing is that we also try to get feedbacks from the people who have consumed these products, and we learned and will learn from them, and we also will share with them from our own experience. So next slide, SisLeeLee, next slide. So due to what are our achievements after 10 months, we were asked. For two of us, SisLeeLee is new, taking the role of the Huai, and I'm just a supporting role. Both of us are new, and we are moving along away from the norm of the way of doing things in Jingsi Renwen. As for me, and what do I learn from here? As you can see that from this record, many people, I received many criticisms, many unkind words being spat onto me, suspicious of my move, why I'm doing this Renwen with such energy and so energized to do this and this, and what's the motive behind? And the question thrown to me was that if I do not have a title, a responsibility, would I do in such a way? My answer to you all here, brothers and sisters, and to Sifu, that is my commitment as a commissioner and a disciple. I will continue to make sure, as long as I'm in this mission, I will give myself my full support. And because having done so for the past 10 months, I have this love and my gratitude to Master. And in doing so, I feel a sense of accomplishment and I felt that my time has been well spent, even though at times it's very exhausting and tiring. And then I take this opportunity that, through these 10 months, talking to people about Jing products is also about turning the Dharma, the great Dharma view of Tzu Chi to the masses. And alone, I believe that alone, one or two, we cannot do a job. We cannot turn the Dharma view alone. We need the strength and more people to do so. I'm very grateful that I've taken up the opportunity when my main Zhujiang, Sister Yang Lian, approached me in the month of February to support Sister Lily, because we are from different chalet, you see. At that moment, my thought was that, yes, I will support Sister Lily. So these good thoughts, remain and was a motivating force to me. That is my responsibility to help and to move, support SisEffie. Supporting SisEffie means we are also supporting our own Tzu Chi and walking the Bodhisattva path with more convincing, and we are spreading the seeds of goodness to everyone. Now, maybe we can hear a feedback from Sister Lily, who is our Zhujiang. Sister Lily, what motivates you for these past 10 months?
Okay, Sister Effie, the wonderful inspiring sharing. Okay, for me, what motivates me is that now is the COVID-19 pandemic, and we need to increase or regulate our immune system. And we find that the Jing product, the nutrients have it all. It has all the nutrients that we need to increase our immune system. Therefore, I was motivated. So during this CMCO, my office take turns to return to office to work. So our immune system must be strong in order to provide an invisible shield for us. So because I'm taking public transport, so I have great concern on this. So Sister Effie recommended to take the Jing probiotics, which is aligned with Dr. Eddie's sharing on the immunology, that taking probiotic will actually increase our immune system. And Jing product, master love and care for everyone in the world. So with this product, we can spread and promote this product, which have the love and care for our healthy body and a happy mind. And another thing is I'm always motivated by Sister Effie determination. He has a strong passion in promoting the Jing product, as what Sister Effie have explained just now. Yeah, 感恩. Yes, Sister.
And Sister Lily, for your support. And next slide, please, Sister Lily. Next slide. I believe that we all hold, as we move along with Jing range of products, we are also taking the teachings, the Dharma teachings into us. We have Buddha hearts as our heart, and Master Mission as our mission. I remember Master Cheng used to say that never give up midway, even though we face challenges, we receive criticisms, we are being spared with unkind words, we are being doubted. Our movement was, people have doubts over us, suspicions, and many unkind remarks was poured into us. But I always remember Master Cheng, thankfully that I attend the daily Xingfa the daily morning Dharma talks that have strengthened my resolve, and more importantly, is to purify the minds of by doing good and be in harmony. And how to purify our minds and be more mindful is by constantly and consistently, persistently do good things, what masters wanted us to do, the least that we can do, the least offering that we can offer Master Cheng and all the abroad Sifus. Master always also says, more meaningful to be the person to pave the way so that others can follow the path later on. The world needs people to pave the way. I know myself and SisLeeLee, we are just two individuals. We cannot move the world, but together, if we can continue to get more bodhisattvas to join Tzu Chi, to tell them the goodness, I believe with this purification of mind that we have, we will be more, our wisdom life will be more, will be strengthened further, and we hope that more and more people will join the Jing mission. And a little side track to this sharing is that my first impression of this Jing when during that they used to set up stores through Tzu Chi activities, many a times that the store have more than, there are many people manning the stores. And most of them will tell me that they are 8 years holding the position, in charge of Renwen for 8 years, 4 years, 6 years, 7 years, 13 years, 15 years. And when I walked into the store, 1 hour later, I feel like walking out. I couldn't blend in, but times have changed with the responsibility entrusted to me. And thankfully, it was during the month of June, the chapter on the Lotus Sutra, the chapter on entrancement and the transcendent power had makes me more willing to undertake this unknown journey further.感恩Sifu, DeHuangShifu, and all the Abad Sifu and Brother Joe and all the brothers and sisters for listening to our little sharing today.感恩.